All right, we should be live. I'm just gonna be playing around with a bunch of stuff today, and the first thing I'm noticing, I still haven't gotten a notification on my other account that I'm live. Now, I wonder if it has something to do with Safari. Okay, so I didn't get an actual notification that popped up or anything, but it is in the bells area. So I'm gonna click on it. Make sure I mute it. What is going on, Lynn? So I'm going to be playing around, testing some things with my software and playing around and seeing if I get notifications, which didn't look like I did. And just to see if this is going to work, let me see where it is. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And yep. So comments should fall in the little square I made, unless I understand the software wrong. And it should go away by itself unless I didn't program it. There it goes. All right. And then I'm just going to come back to this, which no one sees me transitioning from scenes because it looks like the same camera. So I'm just going to wait a minute or two, and then I'm going to go ahead and play. So just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, this is my setup. So I already set up all my scenes in order. I got a few little videos that should switch to scene automatically. And yeah, so I got some picture stuff, some short videos, my little scene like this one where it'll show the bar. That way, when I click on you, it should go into that little box. And after a little while, it should disappear. So give it another like 2 or 3 minutes at 5:05. I got 5:02 just in case anyone else jumps in. To let me stop showing all the cray, and it should go back to the main camera or the main scene where it's full screen. There we go. And yeah, so how you been, Lynn? I saw somebody. I'm trying to remember. Nicholas. He was asking about you, like how you're doing and stuff. I'm assuming he used to go to your channel, and I told him you were fine. You're streaming again, and I think he said something about he's going to the Philippines. I don't know. But even if I don't move the scene or anything, I can still bring you up. But you could tell it looks different if I actually move to the scene that I designed. Is it this one? And then bring it up. It gives a little bit more of a background. I still have to practice with the software, make sure I got it set up right. But like I said, I like to play. There's always going back and relearning how it all works. But I believe his name was Nicholas. I'm trying to remember where I saw him. It was in a different channel. But he mentioned you, so I figured he used to go to your channel. All right, 5:04, a few more seconds. And I already have this in order. I have all my buttons set up. We're going to sit through a video too. I'm going to talk through the video. They're not that long. Just to show different things that could be done with the software. And I'm not even doing that much. There's so much you could do with this software. And just to let you know, I'm on my computer, one camera and everything, but we're on Facebook, and we're on YouTube. So doing both sites right now. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and play. So we're gonna play the first video. I'm gonna hit one button and we're switching to the video. Now this video doesn't have any audio. This video is actually my drone, which I just happen to have right here next to me. So this was when I first bought the drone. I flew around my yard real quick and then I took the footage and brought it in. So I could play video footage. It's a little trick if you need audio and you don't want it to be the full screen like I have this one. But you could bring in videos into the software. You could do a little circle bubble like I have myself right now. Now, what's interesting as well with this video is as soon as the video finishes, I'm not going to even touch anything. It's going to transition to the next scene that I have set up. So I really love this software. I use it quite a bit, but not to like the extent that it could be used. Nothing compared to a lot of other people. So we're getting close to the end. Hands are here. No touching buttons, no touching computer. And as soon as the drone lands, be a few seconds, and it's going to change back to my camera. And I think with the bar, that way I could pop up chat. Now I'm trying to figure out how to do the drone live, not a video. But that's been very hard. Pretty sure I can figure it out, but it's been hard. So now I would come, like, let's say I'm doing a show. Now I would come here, see if there's anyone that's chatting, bring them up to the screen. Now, I'm not trying to tell other people how to do things, but I find it interesting that I see people using software similar and they bring up every single comment. And I've seen some comments brought up that were not exactly the nicest comments too. I would recommend you bring up questions. Like if you're doing a Q&A, if people are just chatting, don't bring that up. If they're doing a question, bring that up. And a lot of people I know, and I'm going to try to type it in myself, what they do is they do a Q colon, and then they'll be like asking a question. How do you do that? All right. And then that will come up. And I'm going to see if I can figure this out because I never do it. There's a way of doing a filter, and it's probably this right here. There's a search bar. So I'm going to do is Q. And all I had to do was type the Q. And you, as the host, will now only see all the question. And then you could click on it, and there's the question. Now, you could have other people, friends, mods, deal with the chat while you're in the questions. And then you could just hit the little X here, and now you're back to seeing the whole chat. So, again, just saying most people that I know do not put every single comment under screen. Just saying. Just saying. So we're going to go to the next video. And I actually have a button. So I got a device right here. I just hit this button and it's going to switch. All right. So this is a recording. I'm going to be talking. Now this video has audio. A red square around the camera and it's flashing. So even with video, and what I'm talking about, I'm gonna go ahead and mute him, is this camera. So I use my phone to control this camera to take this video. And I like the camera. Battery dies too fast. I think I had problems doing live streams with this camera. because you could do a live stream with the camera. I'll have to play with it again to remember. But once this video finishes, it should transition to the next scene again, and no hands, no pushing buttons, no pushing keyboards. You could tell videos to switch. So it'll ask you in the drop down, what do you want to do when the video ends? I don't want to do nothing. I want to loop the video, or like what I did, tell it to switch. Now it's bringing to this camera again with the little box. That way, if I want, again, I can start bringing up comments. I could filter for just questions if you're doing your Q&A. So again, just playing around, and yeah. Now I can't remember what this next one is. I, I need to name things better, but I do know it's a picture-in-picture. So let's go into this next one. Okay, so now I'm showing a web browser on my other monitor. I got the little scroller ticker going on the bottom. And what I want to show here is another project that I was doing where I'm playing around with websites. So I got like 3-4 different websites here, just using Google Sheets, which pretty much is free to the best of my knowledge. And this is the newest one. This is the one that I'm kind of happy with. I am not a web designer in any way, but I'm liking this one. So I did a Filipino or Philippines version of this website. So this strictly Philippines. And then I'm not a writer, so I just typed a few things, put a few shorts of people that I know or I met that I go to their channels. And I asked most of them permission. And if you play these videos, they'll play. Now I don't remember if they'll play it here or they'll go somewhere else. Oh, this isn't the actual live website. This is the builder. So let's go here. Now this is going to simulate the actual website. So let's say I click on this one with Marianne. Now, I didn't think about this, so you can't hear it. I forgot to do the audio part. But this is one of the shorts that they did. And if you want, you could just click here and go to on YouTube. Now, maybe when I'm done cycling everything, I could come back here and try to fix the audio. But I don't have it where you're going to hear the audio through the stream, but you should be able to do that. Now, this is a multi-page thing that I did here. So this just has short videos because I didn't know what else to put. If we go to the second page, this is more of like the streamer bio. So, you have Marianne, Joe Malin, and I'm going to butcher names. You got Desiree, you got Josh, you got Berlin. I didn't really have a bio for her, so I'm just copying these because, again, I'm not a designer. I just copy these from their YouTube pages. And these links are to their YouTube pages. So if they didn't really have a bio or something with the bio, or something on my screen, I didn't put it. So I really didn't have much of a bio there. And then people that didn't actually have a chance to talk to you yet, I just made little bubbles for them. And then the third page is supposed to be like an event page. So I got in here the project to keep Toledo beaches clean. They sent me the pictures. They sent me the videos. There was supposed to be, and you can't see it because of my banner. Let me get rid of the banner. Can't see it because of the banner. There was supposed to be a Cebu Philippines creator meetup that some people were trying to put together. It's either been delayed or it's not happening or something, but I left it up there. And then here's a immigration and business services company, CNG Consulting. I talked to them about some stuff, and I mentioned I was going to put their name and stuff or their information, you know, my website or whatever. So I did. So this will take you to their website. But this is a live website. So if I told you where the website was, you could come in here, you could look at it, you could click on it. It's going to take you to YouTube. It's going to take you to their channel and their videos and all that stuff. So it's a live working website that you could make and do. If I want, it'll show what it should look on a tablet, what it should look like on a phone. So if you're concerned on how the website looks on a phone, you could go ahead and do this and see how it looks like on a phone. So that is me playing around with the websites. And then I could come back over here. And again, if there's questions and all that stuff, you filter it, you bring them up. This is another thing I was playing with, where I think this is the one that brings some stuff on the bottom. So I thought that was cool. It's a little too much to get that to work right, but I don't have a green screen, so I had to get creative. And then I could come back to here, and again, you do your questions and answers and all that stuff. So yeah, that is me playing around. Now, what's nice about this is I could bring other devices in. I could bring other computers in. If I wanted to show something to someone on a computer, I could bring it in. Or I'm going to go back. I'm going to see if I could set this up for you guys could see this. Let me come. Am I in the right place? Let me try this. Is this the right thing? Yeah, let me fix this. All right, I think I named it pip. Yeah, so this is software that I use in all my computers. If I can log into it. So let's say, for example, I wanted to show something on a computer. I could go ahead and pop into one of these. Let's say we do this one here. And this is a computer I have to play around with. So let's say someone had a question like, how do I update my computer? I could be like, well, you come down here, you go to settings. Right here, you have updates. You click on updates, check updates. I'm always going to recommend you go to advanced options. If you have any Microsoft products, I always do it personally. Turn this on. And look, I have two optional. You always want to check this. Now, if they both say the same thing, I don't care about this commutative update. And they both say the same thing. So I'm not going to worry about it. Commutative stuff, I don't worry about. It's other updates. Oh, let's see if it finds anything. Now, other than updates, there was something else that someone had brought up before. And then look, it found an update. You want to let it install it. Hopefully it works right. If it tells you to restart the computer, you restart the computer. But if I wanted to, I could like show people stuff, teach people stuff using this software. Oh, now I remember. I was telling someone to go to the envelope in the bottom. Now, this is called File Explorer. As soon as you put the mouse on it, it'll say File Explorer. So I wanted them to go in here, and then on this side, scroll down to this PC. And this is what I want to look at. So this is telling me I have 474 gigabytes of hard drive. I'm using, or I have free 380. You can see the bar. The blue is how much I'm using. You should never use more than 80%. I'm nowhere near 80%. So if I'm trying to help you and I ask you how much storage you have, how much hard drive space you have, this is what I'm talking about. So again, envelope, which is File Explorer, come down to where you see this PC, and then this is what I'm talking about. Now we could click in here, but you don't want to mess with all this stuff. What's important to me, if I ask, is this: how much you have free and what's your total. And if this is ever red, you got a problem. So there's a lot that you could do with the website. I could plug in a computer with a HDMI cable and some other devices and literally bring in an actual computer. So if I had a Chromebook or some other device, if I wanted to show you something on the phone, I could just bring the phone into the software and show you stuff on the phone. So these are things that I like to play with. I mean, a little bit with lighting and other things, camera with a lens to make it look blurry behind me. Most people don't even know that my walls are green. I really don't like green walls, but my walls are green. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm going to disconnect from this. And now I'm a little curious about trying to figure out the audio on my website. So I'm going to try to see if I can go to the actual website. GCL hyphen PH. Probably should put www in front. Now, it's interesting. I'm going to show you this. I must have did something wrong. It didn't actually take me to the website. I think I forgot about to put .com. But it's actually showing up now in a search. So this very top one is the website. So let's click on that. Make sure I actually click on it. Yeah, it took me to the website. Now, let's see. I'm going to click on this one. Now, you're not getting audio. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with my mixer. Let's see if I could get this to work. All right. Okay. So I had some other settings I had to change. Let's see if I could get this to work now. Nope. I could hear it, but I don't think you could hear it. This is interesting now. I want to try to figure this out since I have time to kill. No wonder. I think my mixer is blocking it. My mixer must be purposely blocking it. Huh. Let me rewind that a little bit. Let me play with some more buttons. No, that's the right one, but only I could hear it. I'm getting close. I'll try this again. I can't get it to go through. I'm not sure why. Let me try this. I'm not real good with yeah. It's to block the audio. Very interesting. Go back into my settings again. Let's see what happens. No, I can't figure it out. There should be a way of rerouting the computer's audio. All right, let's try that again. I can't figure it out. I mean, I hear I must be doing something wrong here. Oh well. Hear it. All right, so let me see if this is still gonna work. So I was playing with it too much. Where is? We'll go here. Okay, now this one's not even playing. All right, so I think I know why this one's not playing. Let me try this. Huh. Oh, it's muted. This other stuff. So I had all that's been manually set to try to make this as good of a picture as I can. And if I was to try to line it up with my camera, right, that's bad if I had it muted. That is the normal view you would get. Now, without my lights, okay, you're going to see it's dark behind me. I had it muted. That's why that didn't play. Again, this is the Canon. Yeah, oh, wait, there's echo cancellation. Let's go back. I don't have any lights on, so it's going to be it. Score. That's what it was. Echo cancellation. See, I told you I figured it out. So let me come back over here. So I'm going to replay this video. And you should hear the audio now. You know who I am. Ain't had to say my name. I know I figure it out. It just takes time. Yeah, so I had echo cancellation on. So let me see if I could put my settings back to the way they were, just in case. Go back here. Go back. No, it was here. Let's see what happens now. Because I put my settings back. Let's play this one. All right, so this is normal because the cancellation is my mixer, not this software. So now you can't hear it again, but it's because of my mixer. Okay. So this is normal now. All right. All right, so that's working normally now. All right. So yeah, that was pretty much just me wanting to play around for a little bit, kill some time. I'm going to see what else is going on. So that's going to be it for this video. Like I said, I was just playing. I want to kill some time. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to transition to my last scene. And I'm going to show this to you guys. So this is going to be the software again. So I'm going to go to this last scene. But I'm going to use my little controller here. And then after a few seconds, it's going to automatically kill the live, which is going to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. All right, everyone. Later.